Alright kids, we have all our parents here with us today, so what we're going to be doing is hearing from each one of them a little bit about what it is that they do for a living, why, and how they got to that point. And maybe along the way you'll find a career that maybe you want to do someday. So first up we have Mrs. Bellingsworth, and she is a nurse.
Moments later.
Good morning everyone. I'm Mr. McDowell. I'm Alexandra's dad. I work on an indoor farming project just down the street on 32nd. This past summer, me and a team of 8 people finished converting a warehouse that no one was using into a fully operational indoor farm. And it's just as big as any farm that you can imagine out in the countryside. So that means that we're producing over 250 crop species every year. And we change it up, but that's what this whole project is about, is creating the production that you would get only on a regular old farm, but we're doing it right here in the city year-round. That means that our climate inside of our farm is totally independent of outside. When it's cold and snowing and frozen, we have plants thriving and growing strong in our warehouse. So I became a farmer because I love food, obviously. I love working with the plants as well though. Having my hands in the dirt, it's a real physical, intimate, and maybe even spiritual experience. You know what I mean? So that's why I do it. But I wasn't always gifted or interested. It was the interest that came first, definitely, but it was not until I was maybe 15 or 16 that I really took an interest in plants and growing. And then it wasn't until 21 in college that I actually put some skills behind that interest and did something with it, you know? And that was essential. Going to school, you know, putting the work in, going to the right people, asking the right questions. That's how I got from just being interested in it to actually doing something with it. And my first real big opportunity was working for Disney. And in Epcot, they have a greenhouse operation growing 150 crop species, and they like to bring in interns and really teach them the ins and outs. And Disney is a great company in all aspects, including the farming. And that really gave me a competitive edge and a knowledge-based edge over my competition going forward. And I took those skills, and in the years after graduating from the University of Florida in plant science, I just kind of traveled around the country working at nurseries or indoor farming operations, and there are a lot, especially in cities around the country. And it wasn't until about 6 years ago that I moved here with Alexandra when she was first born. And I was working as a consultant to local farmers from that time until just recently when I started this warehouse operation. Just helping them try to improve their plants. And moving forward, I try to take it easy right now, let Alexandra do her thing, and once she's about 18, I'm thinking about moving out to California, letting someone take control of my special indoor farm, and having myself a regular outdoor farm, living out the rest of my days. Alright, stay in school and don't do drugs.